Okay. I have no idea what we just did, but if I'm not wrong, we should have overlay for chat and alerts. And I don't think I'm wrong. So if you feel like dropping a chat or a follow or whatever, it should show up on screen in the bottom right corner, I think. So any chat, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. I haven't tested YouTube. Let me do a yo. It maybe doesn't show up. Hold. Now it should show up. I don't like this software, but for right now it's pretty good. Yeah, there it is. Cool. So YouTube works. The other shit works. I hate the fonts. I hate the implementation as well, but for now we're good. So should get back to what we was doing yesterday. So first things first, I gotta put some thermal grease on this bitch. I completely forgot, or I didn't even know, I guess. And then a friend told me that I should put thermal grease, so I should put thermal grease. I can't sit any closer, unfortunately. I need to fix this overhead thing. Can I not, like, do this? Hang on. Do that. Move this. Well, no, I mean, move it the way it's supposed to be, and then just slightly adjust the camera. 1 second. Ah, that's better. That is better. Because then it's closer. I don't have to sit so far. Cool. So, I want to finish this up today. So let me start by, I'm going to reassemble this bitch. And then I guess we got to figure out how to mount it in a way that makes sense. Because these props are stupid close to the wires, I guess. But also, I can sort of glue the wires here where they are and then hang them to the side. So I should also unfuck this connector. This connector has 6. Do I not have? I don't have anywhere to plug it, of course. But yeah, I'll need to fix that connector. So first things first, let me apply some thermal grease, but also try, like, do my utmost not to get super greasy with it. I hate thermal compounds. I always, like, make a huge mess, but I'm gonna grab gloves, so it should be fine. There you go. There's also the chat here. I don't know why it never goes away. I just leave it there, maybe. I should be able to clear. There we go. I can clear them for now, so it's good. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so I'm gonna undo these screws. I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Like so. The fuck did I put them? I only have 4 of them, so it would be nice not to lose. You should use your own thermal compound? Nah. Oh, it's autofocus still. My bad. No more. Alright. So, the thermal compound should go here, and by that definition, I should just remove this sticker. I mean, damn. If they put glue like this on the antenna, we wouldn't have problems now, would we? Oh, I'm holding the cable. It's also not the best thing to hold, I feel like. Now I should be able to just grab and get it out of the way. So this goes like that, I think. Hang on. Yeah. Should be. Is there any other way it can go? Like this, maybe. If there's actually any other way it can go. I don't know what would make sense for this. I guess like that, but let me just clarify this real quick. I watched some Madstick video. He knows his shit. History. Madstick. There we go. I want to see thermal. No. Let's see where he puts the thermals. Or the thermal compound. Where this is. We have chapters, but they're not. Here. So he's gonna put thermal compound on the thing, and then he's gonna do it in a weird way where I can't see shit. Okay, so his shit is like this, and then the UFL is like that. So it goes. Okay, so let's rotate, and then rotate, and that's how it would go. So these two should be like this. Fuck off. I'm gonna damage the die and it won't work anymore. These two should be like this, and this should be like that, and there should be thermal grease on the everything, I guess, but he put it on these things on the higher up, so let's do that. And then he put some thermal grease on top, and then he put the top so the grease part is where the UFL cable is, like this maybe. Let me do a dry run. So this should, the fuck is this? This should go like this, this should go like that. And we're golden with that. Okay, cool. So I'll go like this, and like this, and flip. Nice. Alright, let's put some thermal compound on. I am, of course, doing this with gloves. Yeesh. I need to fix that overhead. Let's try not to make a huge mess, but we shall see. I make 0 promises. I don't even, oh, they have an indent for opening it. Okay. And then we should put some here. Just thermal paste. I should have grabbed a spatula. I'm pretty sure I have one here. How much is too much? You can never have enough thermal paste, I feel like. I'm going to use my finger to sort of put it in place. Just going to drown the bitch in thermal paste. This is clean. I can't cancel the autofocus. I'll try to do it on the down, like so. Okay. Just putting a bunch. And then I'm gonna put the rest of this from my finger here. That looks about right. I don't know. I'm no thermal expert. I'm gonna make sure to not fuck this up. And then we should just plop it in. So let me just verify. Yeah, that's how it would work. So this goes like this. I don't know if you can, yeah. Double die, and then the long one that goes down. So let's slot this in. And then let's make sure not to mess this one up. This has to go like this. There's only one way it can fit, so there we go. Now let's put some screws in. Now the thermal compound is good. Don't need gloves anymore. Let's put some screws in. Just gonna make sure this thing is magnetized by holding it next to a magnet for a few seconds. Okay. It's overly magnetized now. Okay. And now we gotta figure out how to mount it. So I have 3 screws that I can use to mount this. And I need to find the 4th one, which is very, very boring, but it is what it is. So I have 3 screws, like this one. And I need the 4th one. So I'm gonna move the screws from the current build. I need to get rid of this open thermal grease. I'm gonna keep this one. So I'm just gonna put it here. So these screws are all from the current Volador. So I'm just gonna move them out of the way for now. This is trash, I feel like. And this is going in the current build, so I'm just gonna move all these screws because I wanna use this surface to sort some screws and find some screws I might need. So unfortunately, this is what we have to do because the screws are all like randomly in places. And yes, I'm gonna sort these screws eventually. This looks correct. Oof, I got lucky. Kinda. They're not the same screws, but they can do the trick. Let's give them a go. Real quick. M324s. Sounds correct. Let's give them a go. What they're supposed to do is they're supposed to fit through this hole and then also not be too long. Oh, this isn't a... Or is it? Okay, I'm not doing that by hand. I'm supposed to be able to close the frame when doing this, so... And I don't think that's gonna be the case. Yep. Too long. Okay, well we have options. We can cut those screws, so let's just keep them in a... Keep them as a sort of failsafe for now. Or I can just cut one since I have 3. So I'm just gonna put them here. These are too short, or no? Maybe these would work for DJI. Oh, these are for DJI. Yeah, if they work for O3, they have to work for O4 Lite, right? Let's try. I have a bunch of them as well. Oh yeah, they have to work. Nah, they barely, bro. Like, they don't make it. Ah, right. That's why I didn't use those. They don't make it. Put them here, I guess. Fuck me. I'm gonna grab the... Which one's the latest? Maybe this one would have some screws. Let's try. Just get rid of the TPUs. Just a bunch of frames and whatnot. There's a screw in here that I think looks... Yeah, that's the screw. Okay, now we have 4. Fuck yeah. Well, that went well. I got lucky there. So... What I'm gonna also do is use the little metal things to just get it off of the... Didn't I have those? To just get it off of the frame for some reason. I don't know why, but sounds like a good idea. I think I have them here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. Anti-loosening nut and support pillar. Sounds good. Let's use those. And let's see what we can do. I have some nuts here. I think I have more somewhere. I don't know where they are, but Let's see if we can do this. I don't know why this sounds like a good idea, but I think it is. So here's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run the screw through, add this, and then add the screw in the hole, and then I have to screw it in like so. Let's see. Oh yeah, that gives it a little bit of leverage. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna unscrew a bit so I can add the others. I'm gonna undo the autofocus for this one. Maybe we get lucky and it works correct. Okay. Put this here. Put the screw in. Make sure the screw goes through this. It goes through the O4 as well. Screw it in a bit. Grab another. Make sure it goes through here. Screw it in a bit. And the last one is right here. Now this is hard because I can't see what I'm doing, but it's okay. Oh yeah, it just they're kind of hard to hold, but if you grab them correct, they're fine. How do I get there? Getting lucky. Oh yeah, there we go. We got lucky. Very nice. Get the spacers. Dobar dan. Sam. I have guests, so well, not guests, but the president of the thing. She came by to ask for a pen and paper. So I was being nice and turning off the cam and mic, which I'll do when she comes back for her phone as well. But meanwhile, I'm gonna put the stack screws back in. This looks about right. This is a little bit sketchy, but we'll do something with it. But yeah, hang on. Alright, we're good now. She wanted to write something for the people, so she wanted pen and paper. Which I'm a nice guy. I'll give you a pen, why not? I'm not actually a nice guy, but which the fuck are the stack screws? The bigger ones, I feel like. Well, I actually know which ones because they're messed up. Yeah, these are stack screws. Okay. They're kind of messed up, so. See, I'm gonna put the stack back so that I can solder shit to it and mount shit back. So yeah, let's do that real quick. I know it's autofocus right now, but it is what it is. And that is the wrong hole, if you will. Pardon my French. That's a 25 hole or some shit. It should be this one, I think. Yeah, it is this one. Let's put the stack back on just so something holds it so I can do shit. Probably gonna put like 2 screws and call it a day because it's not this one, for fuck's sake. And then try to figure out what the hell is actually going on with this. Oh, the MIPI cable's safe, which is a very rare thing to say for a MIPI cable. Oh shit, I got the... That's okay. This should be fine. It's pressing on these motor wires, but not that bad, I guess. Let me see if I can sort of unfuck them a bit. It's one. That's about right, I feel like. If the motors don't spin, then we know why. I have to put all 4 screws, maybe. Let's see. Don't I have a different screw for this? Where is it going? It's going in the correct place. Okay. Put the stack on it, although that doesn't really matter. Okay, one more. And then we fix this one. Hello? Feel free to screw yourself in the hole where you're supposed to go, bro. What is even happening? What's happening? The autofocus is cooked, I know. This doesn't want to go in. Oh, it does now. Okay, make sure the ESC is on, because that's hard to adjust. And then... Ah, we get it. Now the thing is, I have to press this quite a bit, and it's pressing on these motor wires. So let me try to move them out of the way a little bit, if possible. Like so. That is better. And then these two as well. I think for my next 3.5 build, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run the motor wires through here instead of going, instead of going inside, because this connector keeps pressing on them, and it actually does create issues sometimes where a motor won't spin if it's pressing too hard and shit. I'm just gonna lightly tighten these just so they hold the stack in place so I know what's going on. I'm also gonna have to update this drone because this drone is misbehaving when it comes to software, and I don't like that, so I'll just update it. Okay. Well, this is gonna hold. Of course, I'm gonna fix this a little later, but for now we're good. The build looks not bad. So let's get the camera in. Did I get the wrong frog? Probably not. Oh no. Nice. Alright, so let's see what's up. If I put this camera like, I think like this, it should be fine. And then just make sure to align the screws somehow. Now we have enough MIPI here for this. I can just reroute it below the cap and push it down. Make sure we have the angle right. And we have one screw for this, which is slightly weird, but maybe that works. Now I need to make sure that they are these screws, because I think most of the other screws don't generally work there, and these screws are a bitch to get in, so let's give them a go. Of course I'm not going to be removing the props because I'm lazy. Let's see if these screws will do the trick. That's about as much as they'll go. Oops. And this one needs a little bit of movement. That's correct. Let's tighten it down. See if the camera works. And by works, I mean not moves, really. That looks pretty stable. They're not super tight though. This one is, the other one isn't. I guess that's probably connected. Yeah, I don't know. That should be it, I think. I don't think you can do any more. Yeah, the camera's not moving. Sick. Looks alright. Okay, let's this should be good here. I can just do whatever I want with this cable-ish. Maybe like get the antenna out, make sure it's twisted right, and then put it back on, just so it's not stupidly wound, and it doesn't seem to be. It has a little let me autofocus the bottom. It has a little, like, it goes like into a spiral rather than straight up, which is good. Okay, so we need to solder the O4 and the crossfire back. I'm actually gonna remount the crossfire antenna in a different way now because I'm lazy to do the other shit. And I also need to figure out what these pads are because I can barely see. They've been soldered on so much that you can barely see what's up. What you doing, Spox? You having fun or no? I still don't, like, I'm not a huge fan of this cable, but what I can do is I can sort of tape it in a way and then just make sure it does a 90 here, or zip tie it, and then it should be fine. I think it barely reaches the fucking where it's supposed to go though. Let me see. Uh-oh. It's actually not gonna reach at all, because the 9 volts is on the other side. Uh-oh. Well, that is lightly fucked. What is this though? Let me see the pinout. F4 mini. Yeah, I'm not. Everything about 04 says please don't use on a big drone. Let me see the pinout. So looking at it like this, we have, yeah, the only 9 volt pad is here, which is what we need for the 04. And that's not gonna reach. No matter what I do, that's not gonna reach. So I need a connector like this, but a longer one. I should have some somewhere. Let me check the stack boxes. Yeah, this one's longer, I think. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but who gives a fuck? It's the same connector. So let's try it. Let's see if it works and if it reaches. It should. Nice. That goes in. And then it does reach this, which is cool. I need to unpin, I don't know the pin out of the 04. Let me see. Okay, so VCC ground, RxTH ground, and S-bus. So the last two are the ones I don't need. These two are the ones I don't need. So let me get rid of them real quick. Is that correct? VCC ground, RX, TX ground, S-bus. Yeah, that is correct. Because I probably only have one of these, maybe two. That's one. Put this back. That is the other one. Hopefully. Yep. Okay, cool. So those are two, and then I can cut this as long as I can, just so I have some wiggle room. And then I'll just like zip tie it or some shit, I don't give a fuck. And then I'm also gonna real quick strip these wires. Is there? Hang on. See if this is right. This, and here. They're a little long, but I can always just put them here and call it a day. So I don't give a shit if they're too long, to be honest. Give me the connector. It's one. That's out of focus? I know. Here. Interesting tool to unpin the wire. I mean, yeah, I just lift the little plastic and pull. It usually does the trick. Okay, cool. So now we can solder that too. VC ground RX TX is the order. So let's solder it in. VCC ground RX TX is the order on the... Wait. I'm gonna check this PDB real quick. So what they do is they put the RX to the T. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Let me grab some soldering equipment and some fucking magnifying glasses. Otherwise I can't see shit. 9 volt GR TR. These are the most used fucking pins. Like, I've soldered so much shit to these, I need to like clean them up a little bit. And yeah, let's try it. Got 370 for this. Grab some tin. Gonna tin these as well. Grab this. Don't need most of this shit. I hate this cable a lot. And this should be good. Clean this up a bit. Yeah, that seems to do nice. Need a zoom lens is what I need. This is a prime lens. I need a zoom lens, I feel like. Let's try this. I should have not had the camera. Can I remove the cam real quick? And I know I can't. It's gonna fall off. Fuck. It's fine. Let's try. Go for the 9-volt pad. The ground. Because I can't like slide the soldering iron over them, which is kind of what I want to do. Should try on the other side first. And not melt the XT30 cable would be nice. Ground voltage. That's cool. Okay. So let's go. The first one is the voltage, right? Oh, I didn't tin these wires. Damn. Let's do that, I guess. I'm trying to do shit so it's in focus, but that makes it very difficult to keep my hand steady. Oops. Okay, I shouldn't maybe burn myself on the soldering iron, would be nice. Tin this. Get more tin. Ah, motherfucker. Tin that. Which one isn't tinned? The gray one, I guess. That's about right. Okay, so the first, I'm gonna go like, get the tin out of the way, I'm gonna go like this. The first one is voltage, which is 9 in my case. Not the best joint, but we'll fix it. The longest cable. Can you see shit? Because I can feel my hair touching the camera. I don't know if it's in focus or not. Okay, that's red. Then we have ground, which also should go like this. Whatever. Okay, so the next one is RX, which goes to TX on the flight controller here. Just T1 or UART1. Nah, I can't do shit with this. There we go. The last one is RX. Wait. TX, right? Sorry, which goes to RX here. Not the best soldering job, but hey. Jebem ti sad mater pičku ti. Looks correct. This will survive about 1 crash total. Cool. So now let's let's add the fucking crossfire back, which we need this for, and a couple of screws. I don't know if this can reach. This should be able to reach. I don't care where the antenna goes for now, but Let me try to get these wires through the... There's plenty of room here. Should be able to just reach the FC. Yep. Let me just pull the wires through. This one. Yeah, I should be able to reach just fine. And it goes here somewhere, so we'll worry about that later. Let's get it in place first, since the soldering iron's hot, so let's use that. Of course, I have no idea what the pinout is for crossfire. Fuck me, bro. Let's see, crossfire, G&D 5 volts. Okay, let's do that. So G&D 5, so it should be, unless I fucked the wires up, it should be the way you expect it to be. So let's see, where do they go? 4v5 is this one, so it's ground 4v5 RT. I need to fix these. These are like fucking over soldered. Oops. Maybe not warm up on the plastics. Why is it asking me for this? You should manually focus? Sure. It won't do much. Here, I focused here, so it should be visible. Alright, let's see. Get these out of the way. Oh, I can barely see the pads, bro. I don't even know if these connections exist. Like, I need to clean this up real quick. This is crazy how dirty it is. Of course, I don't own flux, so I can't do much with it. That's better, and I need to get rid of these blobs here. It's one. That's the other. Okay, should be fine now. The fuck did I click? Okay, give it a bit of tin on the pad. Not too much though, because we don't have a lot of room to work with. And I'm not trying to fuck up this flight controller. And then go in the order. So G is ground, as it one tends to be. Ah, these wires are so crooked, man. Like this maybe. Is it? Yeah, it's G, the first one. I actually cannot see the markings on the board at all anymore, so that's G. This one's voltage. Even this one's voltage. And then TX goes to the next one, which is the very next one after the voltage, which is yellow. Oh, I inverted it. Yeah, I will just resolder if it doesn't work. Can't get close to this. And then put the white one in the corner, and then just reverse them if it doesn't work. I'm fucking leaning on a chip, for the love of God. No, there's no way. That's about right. Okay. Now we need to test this shit before we do anything else. I need to test all of this, because I'm not putting finishing touches on this until I know it works. So let's test. Do not arm your drone inside with props on ever. That being said, I'm going to arm my drone inside with props on. Let's see. Ah, that looks to be doing stuff. Cool. And I need to activate this, so DJI Consumer Assistant 2 whatever the fuck this is. You should have. I should have what? Put the wires below? It doesn't matter. I have to glue them somewhere anyway, so it's easier for me to glue them here if I can see them, right? I think. I was gonna do below, but it doesn't make a difference. I think I still can. Just unscrew the 04, go below, but I don't think it matters much. I mean, it's uglier, but that's about it. I go screen. The chat's in the wrong place here. Chat should be like in between and a little smaller if possible. There we go. Oh shit, you can't see the consumer drone series shit. That's okay. Imagine a DJI app that steals all your data and then also activates the 04. That's all it does. So I can just go like this while I'm waiting for them to do this shit. And it's very slow. It's also a fucking thing. Hello? It seems to be booted. Does not seem to show up in this shit app. Let me replug it. Oh, my Mac Mini's on fire. What? Does 04 not work with this DJI thing? Let's try again. Waiting for DJI to do his job. Is it a bad cable? Probably not. I use this cable. I don't know if it's a data cable though. Like this is just right fucking, or figure out a way where you can see if it's a data cable or not. Okay, it's not a data cable. Let's get this shit out. Although it should be a data cable. This one, on the other hand, says it's a PD cable. But it is, in fact, a data cable. It's also a bitch to put in place, but... can I not? I am not unscrewing motors today. I'll just wiggle it in somehow. Oh my god, bro. Well, hang on. My phone's ringing, 1 sec. Now this is a data cable, but it's very fat, which I think should be fine. Oh yeah, it fits nice. Okay, DJI. Okay, Google. Let's see if this works. I hate this app. It'd be funny if this 04 was just dead, like. Right? Is that funny? Is anybody laughing? Yeah, no, this doesn't see it at all. I mean, the light is on. It's just the DJI shit does not see my drone. Restart the app. Settings, X. Maybe now it does. Log. Back to home page. I'm in my account. This is boring. We can just assume it's working, right? Can we? There's a green light blinking. And it's hot. Doesn't that mean it works? Hot shit usually works. But it doesn't, it just keeps blinking. Did I forget to plug something? Probably not. And it stops blinking. Interesting. That is very interesting. This hasn't been my 04 experience so far. Can you make other platforms show in video chat? It's showing YouTube and Twitch now, I think. Should, yeah. Did I over tighten something? I don't know. There could be a thing here. Hang on. I want to unplug it for a sec. Okay, where the fuck is the... I mean... This should work even without being connected to the drone, but let me untighten shit, I guess. I don't know. It blinks green, but the DJI app doesn't show shit. Well, it's because nobody's typing on Twitch. Here. It doesn't matter, see? It shows Twitch. It doesn't matter where you're watching at, it's just all on stream, really. I mean, is this weird? The fuck is wrong with this thing? It's just not showing up, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna restart the app one more time and then plug it. Did I reverse RXTX? Probably not. The third one is RX, which is white, and it goes to a... I actually don't know. T-pad. And the gray one goes to the R-pad. So it's red, black, white, and gray. But that shouldn't matter if I'm just plugging in a USB cable directly to the 04, right? That is crazy. That is crazy. Why would this not work? Okay, well, sanity check. Fuck, I don't have an antenna. I do have an 04. Grab my goggles and a radio. I do have another 04 here, which I should be able to plug this just right in and just see if it shows up in the app. This one is blinking green. This one is solid green. For whatever fucking reason. Okay. This one is showing as DJI-04 unit. With the same cable, same everything, this one doesn't. That makes no sense. And this one blinks green. Stuck with green LED. They found the UFL connector to be the cause. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't see it. That is crazy. Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds all good and fun, but let's fucking burn the bitch. Time to fry this thing. Turn the radio on. Move it to crossfire. Which I don't even know if it works anymore with all the shit I did to this thing. Perfect. Yeah, let's plug it in. Sounds good. It's connected to the radio. Now we plug in the DJI. It's gonna cook itself, but I don't give a shit since it doesn't work. Let's see if I can activate my shit that I purchased from this shit company. Okay. It doesn't. Oh, it does show now. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, let me just. So, here, I activated it. Activation failed. What? Is this because I have no Wi-Fi? Is it immediately fails? I'm gonna restart the app. This is very much not fun. Come on, bro. Just let me fucking activate this. Or just fly it unactivated. I don't give a shit. Click, click. No, activation failed. Oh, can I see why, bro? I just saved some log somewhere. Yeah. This looks like a log. Log. It's in Chinese. Bro, just activate my shit. What is wrong with you? Okay, turn the back off. And it goes away. That is interesting. Okay, well, we know that it works, so I don't need a smoke stopper. Plug the pack directly. I can't update it unless I activate it, which is stupidly weird. Which is funny, I don't know which 04 this is, so I don't know who to chase down for a warranty, but I'll figure it out, I guess. No, it just says activation failed. What the fuck? 04. Log out of my user? Of course, bro. Why the fuck not? Log out. Can I activate it now? Nope. I relogged. Activation failed. Okay. Let's not worry about that right now. Ah, you went such mama. That is fucking cooking. Well, okay, everything works. So the question is, do I just replace the SO4 air unit right now? And I think the answer is yes. Oh, God. I'm gonna try the other one first. I'm literally just gonna take it without the camera and everything and just plug it in and see if it'll activate. Fuck this fucking... I'm not doing all this work for no reason. So if this doesn't want to activate, then it's the software fault. If it does want to activate, then it's this one and I have to replace it. Okay, so the software doesn't show this one as well, which is crazy. So... Oh no, it does show it. Click. Latest version, official, whatever the fuck, upgrade, click. Fucking DJI, man. They're like, you can buy the cheaper one, but it's not gonna work. And you should just get the expensive one. I don't even have to do this. I can just literally immediately replace the air unit. Okay, it's updated. Now I have to unplug it, plug it back in, and then activate it, I guess. I swear I'm looking at DJI software. It says waiting for backend to boot up. Backend of what, bro? You're running on my machine. There's no backend. Jesus Christ, bro. Quit. It doesn't want to quit either. Okay. Is it activated? How the fuck do I know this? Ah, whatever. It works. I'll just swap it out. That's great. I was very much looking forward to swapping this shit again. Fuck me, bro. Okay, let's unplug the cable and just get... Fuck me. So fucking boring. Where'd the other shit? I used to have a... Alright. Guess that's what we do. Ah, this is hot as fuck. Maybe shouldn't have kept it on the pack for so long. Whatever the fuck. Okay, so I can't get it completely out of the frame, but it should be a workable solution. I need to don't move. Get this Now I'm gonna completely mess my hands with thermal paste, but it is what it is. Lazy to get up and get gloves. Oops. Okay, let's try not to completely mess this shit up. Oh, I have the wrong camera. There you go. Alright. So we do this, which is good for now. That doesn't create a whole bunch of mess. I'm going to hold this together and get the antenna off. And then I'm going to try to get this UFL out. I don't know if that's going to work, but... Shut up, bro. Should I do a different? Nah, there's no way. I don't have a different camera, so I have to do this. Where am I? Shouldn't have poured so much glue, you think? I don't think there is a lot of glue here, by the way. There's just enough to fuck with me, but... yeah. There's not that much glue. Plus it's not super glue, so... yeah, there goes that. Very nice. That was my main concern, is getting this connector out. But seems fine. Okay. So the working DJI, what we need to do is get rid of this cable, and we need to where are my pliers at? We need to cut the UFL carefully and remove it. It's not that difficult to do. You just sort of pinch the glue and it breaks, and then you can get it out. It's just sketchy, is what it is. See? You can get the whole blob of it, pretty much. And then you gotta, it's sort of glued to the board, so you gotta carefully snip that as well, and there's your UFL out. And then you put this one in. Before I do that, let me carefully peel this shit and try not to scratch the die, although I don't see how that would matter. It says 3738, that sounds correct. Bro, these are not made that well. Now we pluck in the second UFL, or this one, I guess. Ah, fuck me, bro. I hate UFL connectors. There you go. Nope. Okay, hang on. Let me clean this one. There's a little bit of glue on it, which I'm gonna re-add anyway, but me just make sure the connector is all clean, which it seems to be. Cool. So let's try this again. Oh no, they have oh, I forgot. There's a little bit of glue here that stops it from going in. So I removed that and then it's good. You would think. Okay, that's completely in. Now I'm gonna carefully lay it down so I don't scratch it and add some glue. I'll take the glove. So just adding some glue so it holds like that. Should be enough. Let's wipe this off. And then we have to get this out like so. There's a bunch of thermal paste on it. I don't necessarily care that much. I can add a little bit to this so it squeezes out, but that should be enough. And then it was the USB port was towards there, right? Let me see. Yep, that's correct. So let's plug it in carefully without fucking up the UFL or the MIPI. And then we have to add the UFL back like so. And then we have to carefully add this back so we don't make a huge mess like so. And then we just gotta put some screws in and that should be it. But I cannot configure this, or I cannot warm up the O3 without letting the glue set first, which is unfortunate, but yeah. So I cannot bind it or activate it or anything for a bit, but it'll cure later. I'm just gonna assume it works and finish assembling this drone, because there's a mess here and I don't like that. Okay, that is about right. That is also correct. Let's put the screws back in and the little metal things. You should run the cable below, sure. Here. I'm not gonna run the cable below because then I have nowhere to glue it to. If I run it like this, I have nowhere to glue it to. Unless I glue it to the bottom, which is weird. Yeah. See what I mean? Or I maybe don't have to glue it. I can just tighten it up, I guess. Ah, sure. That sounds fun. It's very, very close. Like, this is sketchy. You see this? It's very sketchy. I can pull it here, I guess. But that doesn't do much. Ah, whatever the fuck, dude. It's fine. If it cuts it, it cuts it. So let's start on that side first, because it seems complicated. Put this here. Put this here. Fiamentes. Put that there. Cancel the autofocus, because right now I'm doing weird shit. And then just screw it in a bit. Just a little bit. That's enough. And now we gotta do the tweezer thing. Grab this. Yo, thank you for the follow. It would be great if you could respond through chat. I can't right now. I'm a little busy. Like, but I would use 3 hands if I had them. Thank you for the follow, though. What's also interesting is a lot of people seem to be writing that message. So it's either headphone breaking season or there's something I don't know about. Ah, that looks correct. The last one. Oui, я бачу ті. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Good. Ugh. It's mounted. Figure out what we do with these cables. Probably nothing. I mean, they seem fine as they are. I could zip tie or just like stick them in there somewhere. Let's try to stick them in places. Just sort of curve them here, I guess. And then just push them in and they'll be held by the tension of the ESC to flight controller cable. Maybe. That looks right cool. Okay, now I need these nuts to secure the DJI. Although it is pretty secure, I'm gonna add some nuts. There should be some here. Or in the fucking... the flight stack box. Ah, there they are. I'll add nuts for no reason anyway. Why not? Lol doggy, I can't talk. My hands are busy, bro. Outer. Damn, that was loud. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I really wonder if this ends up working or no. I don't have a driver for this. Maybe I do. Where's the... Hang on. Maybe I do have a driver for this. Nope. Also nope. Oh, I'm missing the... It's 4 point... whatever. How about this? Nah, these won't work either. Oh. This works. Just takes a while. Does it? Can I not do it from the other side maybe? Nope. I can. No. Wait. I have a feeling these are gonna be useless. But I'm gonna put them on anyways. Ah, that's not going anywhere. Unscrew. Rescrew. Do it again. Unscrew, rescrew. And one more time. Unscrew. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, hang on. What the fuck are you doing, bro? That's... Oh. Okay, I can tighten these last few turns by hand, I guess. Okay, well that's not going anywhere, I mean. If that goes anywhere, that's crazy. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I get the crossfire back on. I'm gonna do the same shit I did with this, which is plop it on and then make sure it's not in a weird spot. It is in a weird spot. Push it back in. Less of a weird spot. Should maybe try to get that UFL wrapped somehow onto the top if possible. It would be nice if I don't break it because it's literally the only one I have. Not the UFL but the antenna. All the ones I have are RHCP. It's about right. Looks good. Great. Not touching that anymore. The FC looks flat-ish as well. Just tighten these like a few turns and it's gonna be tight. Or it's gonna be flat. That's good. But this side, that looks flat. Cool. Now let's put the crossfire back on. Which one is the big one? I guess this one, I don't know. Oh no, I didn't. I should cut the... Fuck. I need to cut this. Make a bigger hole, if you will. For all the cables. You don't have to be super precise with this shit. It's just a hole for cables. There we go. Looks good. So this should go like this. I'm gonna put this here, I think, eventually. And this goes here. And I need two very small screws Which I guess this one is small, the black one, but I don't see another one. Let's use any, let's see if they work. I need them not to hit the air unit, would be nice. Oh yeah, not even close, bro. I mean, it is close. It's not close. And they don't need to be that tight anyway. Get this here. And grab whichever, I guess, then. There we go. That'll hold. And I need to put this antenna like here. I don't fucking know, bro. I hate this antenna so much. It was good, like even here would be fine. I used to hold it somewhere. Oh yeah, I held it here with 2 zip ties. That kinda worked. Let's put it here. Grab a couple zip ties. Sorry, must have been loud. Just put it through here. Grab the zip tie. Fuck off. Just put it through here. Grab the fucking... Oh, come on. Eventi basmatter. Try this. I know this is all out of focus. I'm literally just trying to grab the... Oh, there we go. The zip tie. Everything's out of focus. Forever. I gotta say, streaming IRL and shit is hard. With all the focus shit, I mean... There we go. Ah, looks about right. I don't know where this cable should chill, just here, I guess. I don't fucking know. I shouldn't have grabbed it with the zip tie, but I did. Unlucky. That's about right. This is missing a zip here. So let's add it back. Of course I added it to the wrong place. Can I fix this? Probably. Nah, I can't fix this. Fuck me. Just wasted a zip tie right there. You could have put a crossfire on the 04. No, the crossfire itself is fine. The antenna is the one that's boring, but there's nothing I can do about it right now, so... Literally, there's nothing. That's where it goes right now, so... It is what it is. It's okay. This antenna seems to behave. The other one didn't want to and kept getting stuck in props. This one, for whatever reason, seems to work fine. Okay, get this up where it's supposed to go. Plop it in. Plop one more, I think. There we go. And cut. Okay. One more little mod we do. It's gonna be this. Get the new bumper on because I like the color. And I don't mind this is a Frankenstein of both colors. I don't care right now. Because I don't have any more of these TPU legs. And I want to figure out a better way to print them because I don't want to have to cut them all the time. There we go. Ta-da! Put the top back on. Ends up looking nice, bro. Oops. Put the top upside down, I feel like. Here. Why are you putting it together when you're not sure if it works? I just want to clean up here. And then we're golden. Oh, wrong screw. Not wrong screw. This one's crooked, bro. Just toss that aside. There we go. One more. It's a nice little build, is it not? It is a nice little build. I'm gonna try to, although I can't for sure do this with my hands, but need to get a hex wrench. Try to tighten this so it stops moving, but I don't think it's gonna move that much. Yep, that's all that she wrote. Oh, I forgot the strap. I was like, something's missing. Oh, can I? Oh no, I have the 04 wires flopping around. Oh, please don't make me unscrew shit. Please don't make me unscrew shit. Although unscrewing shit is safest. Just risking it right now. Ah, this is why I have this. So you end up unscrewing shit a bunch. Who these people is, I have no idea. I don't live here. I just stream here, bro. I just work here, yeah. screws. That pillar needs some love. It's fucking dead from all that screwing and unscrewing. I'm gonna be so angry when I have to undo this. Yeah, let's not do this. Let's grab a different screw. It's already fucked. Seriously? Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, it's already fucked, man. Oh yeah, but you did. Should not have done that for sure. Look, now I can't do shit with it. Do I have one of these that might work? Nope. How about this one? It's a cutting angle. Gotta cut that screw. I am not doing that right now for sure. It's not going anywhere, it's just one fucking screw, so give it one more whirl. If not, then fuck it. Nah, that's not going anywhere. Since I'm already here, might as well try to tighten this up. Oh, this cannot give. Oh, what? This isn't even in. What? The fuck happened? Oh shit. Yeah, the axis flying thing is pretty good. See, it came out instantly. Crazy, bro. Okay. I am not dealing with that right now. Zero chance. I'll just push it back in and call it a day. It's pretty stable, so I see no problem with it. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, I feel like. Well, it'll go somewhere in a crash, but yeah, this shit is shit. The thing. I need to Google something real quick. OBS, why is OBS trying to access my passwords? Mac. Virtual camera. Huh. I don't know what's asking for my passwords. It keeps popping out. Like, you touch your finger to unlock the passwords. I don't know who's asking for it. It's crazy. That went well. Finally, this drone is done. Gotta configure it a little bit. I could configure Betaflight, but I don't want to. I'll do it later. Also, I think I'm gonna switch my rates from 250 mid to 230. That should be the sweet spot. 200 is too slow, 250 is too fast, 225, 230 should be good. Cleanup time? Oh yeah. I has to. I lost my shoe. but that's fine. I also need to set up my print, so I'm gonna let me do this. It's 17. I have to go make lunch soon, so let me clean this up and then set up a print for later. Just print the box for the shit thing, the screwdriver. Because we do be needing those. Damn, these cables are wound tight, but that's fine, I guess. It looks good, I just don't like the build experience for this. The 04 Pro much better, simpler. It just goes, shit goes in, shit works, all good. Lock in the camera angle, you're good to go. Whereas this, like, you have to use an adapter and all this weird shit. Yeah, not a huge fan. I'm gonna fly these 04s obviously because I have them, and then I'm just gonna go to pros. Pros is where it's at least when it comes to build and maintenance. I don't know, I'll see how this shit behaves, but like this is bad. The fact that I need that even to get a camera on is weird. I don't need it, but yeah, I don't think the lights are meant for what we want to use them for, but it's okay. Cleanup time. Which I need to get the drone out. Get rid of this thermal paste. That's the most important part, so I can throw everything thermal related in the trash. That's ethanol? It's alcohol, bro. They all do the same shit when it comes to thermal paste, let me tell you. Pretty much. I shouldn't have grabbed the paper towel, should have grabbed the other shit, but it is what it is. Looks good. Grab this one. Looks good. Then just toss the thermal shit aside so I don't get the 04 out. wonder where I put the 04 cam. Oh, it's here. Okay. Ugh. Fun thing to do, is it not? Best viewers on... Stop spamming. Have you heard of that website? That's what I'm saying. Wait. There we go. No, because I have a chat source, I cannot actually remove it from the chat source. What I can do is hit this. There we go. I'm gonna print a box for the screwdriver. Right after that, I'm gonna print a box for screws, because this is getting ridiculous. Of course, I ended up with thermal paste on my thing. That's still better than my hands. Okay. Grab some trash. I'll put this in. Why not? Don't even know what that's for, pretty much. But all right, let's. This is all trash. A screw here. That's good. I changed my mind. I am not setting up the 3D print now. Zero chance. First of all, I'm lazy. And then second of all, I'm hungry. Just gonna chill here for a smoke and go. Oof, that was a lot of work today. But it's all good. Maybe gonna take this home and actually wash it. Cause it's getting disgusting. And I have no soap or sponge here. But yeah, it's actually getting stupid dirty. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you today. So, let's see what's going on. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit the follow button if you want to get notified next time I'm live, and I'll see you then.